ago, we said we want to help the community. The community's been good to us. They've been good to our business. So how can we give back? So I looked around and I knew Kathy Anderson from Empower House, and I said, this is an organization we would like to help. So what we did is we contacted Empower House, we met with Kathy, and we decided that we were going to pick a Saturday. Then every one of our customers that came into our Stafford location at Rio Car Wash or our Massaponax location at Rio Car Wash, every customer that came in that day and got a car wash or a car detail, we were going to give the money from that to Empower House. But we wanted to make it a little different. We wanted to have an impact because the community has an impact on us. So he says, we're not going to give a portion of the proceeds. We're not going to give part of sales. We're going to get 100% of revenue from that Saturday, this coming up September 30th, to Empower House.
That's just unheard of. That is just, I mean, that's what I think makes this fundraiser really a fundraiser.
Well, it is different, but Empower House is different. There's a lot of organizations, and they're great organizations in our community that help those that need help. But with Kathy Anderson's drive, we've been impressed with what Empower House does. We've been impressed with their mission, their direction. I've seen them in the courts. I've seen them in the community. I've seen how they impacted victims. And this was something different, and this is what we wanted to be a part of. Now that I'm clerk, and a little bit when I was a prosecutor, I see what happens around the state, and I'm not sure there's any other community in the state that has the resources, the impact, and does as much as Empower House does for their community. I feel like we get more out of it than Empower House does. They're such a great organization. For them to allow us to do this for them really means a lot to us. Again, this community doesn't work as well as it does unless everybody comes together, everybody tries to help each other out, proverbially scratch each other's back, and we're just giddy that every year we can do this. Every year Empower House allows us to come back and help them. And the more people that wash their car, the more money that goes to Empower House, the more help they can give to victims of domestic violence.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of need. So 1 in 4 women will experience severe physical violence at the hands of an intimate partner in her lifetime in the United States. Locally, we serve over 3,500 people each year. Last year we received over 1,700 phone calls. What folks are experiencing is a need to be safe. Everybody expresses that a little bit differently. Everybody's situation is a little unique, but what they have in common is, for whatever reason, in that relationship, they're not safe in their homes. And so we get phone calls, we go to court. As you know, we opened our new shelter, expanded last year. That new shelter, no surprise, larger facility, serving more people, costs us more money. So this donation from Rio Car Wash, through the business, from the customers, everybody associated, is extremely meaningful to Empower House.
2 locations, Rio Car Wash, Fredericksburg, Virginia. We've got 1 location on Route 17 in Stafford. If you get off of 95 like you're going to Geico, it's 1 mile off the exit on the right. If you get to Geico, you went too far, turn around, come on in, get your car washed. 100% of our proceeds go to Empower House. If you live on the other end of town, a little south, that's all right. Rio Car Wash in Massaponax. We're located right next to Wawa on Jefferson Davis Highway. Again, pull on in, get your car washed. 100% of the proceeds will go to Empower House.
Well, and everybody wants a clean car. You can get a clean car and you can be helping out Empower House because it's all going to Empower House.
It's all going to Empower House. And there's a lot of people that only wash their car once a year, maybe twice a year. But if you're that type of person, this is the day to wash it. It's not about Rio Car Wash. It's about you getting a clean car. It's about helping Empower House.